Yeah, basically the difference between startup presentation look and normal working day look is that you just change the hoodie to a jacket. So company t-shirt stays. So, okay, I'm here to talk a little bit about Holvi. My name is Arttu Talvitie. I'm the marketing manager for Finland for Holvi. Holvi is an... Okay, I have really text-heavy slides because I actually thought that this was part of a lecture, but but don't be afraid of them. So, what Holvi is? Holvi is basically online banking for entrepreneurs and companies. It's a business account with regular payment features. You can keep your money there. You can pay your bills out of there. But it also has a lot of built-in apps that help you run your business fast and efficiently from one place, from your business account. That way you can actually save quite a lot of time. You can do everything really effectively one place. And you don't actually have to have different kind of services, open them up, research what kind of services you actually need. You get everything in one place. Pretty much. Of course, there's a lot of different companies and different situations, but for a lot of companies, and actually I think for AVP, it actually pretty much makes everything. But let's see. So, the built-in apps that the business account has, there's invoicing tool, there's your own online store, there's bookkeeping features and financial planning features. So pretty much everything that you need for running your business. When you run your business, you need a place where you have your money, but you also need ways to bring the money in to your account. So we have tools for that. We have an invoicing tool and we have direct sales tool as an online store. If you are running a brick and mortar store and you are handling a lot of cash, then perhaps Holvi is not the right choice for you because we are fully online bank. We don't have any branches. We don't deal with cash. So in those kind of situations, you might want to look to a traditional bank, more or less. And because the subject was that should you outsource these services or should you do them within your company? Actually, banking is pretty much something that you need to outsource. You cannot really do that on your own. You need the place for the money. So that's why you need to outsource these services. And the next slide would be, yes, buyer's guide for banking. And the thing is that with traditional banks, there is not that many differences. They are playfully said, especially when OP is here, they're playfully said glorified mattresses for keeping the money safe. But okay, if you consider what you should be considering when you choose the bank, you can compare the hidden fees, possibility to get loans, and actually Holvi does not offer either of those. Actually, what traditional banks do, their business model is that they take in deposits and then they invest them further and make money out of that. And there's also a reason why traditional banks often haven't been that motivated to create actual functionalities for the smaller users, because money goes in and it's invested further, no need for innovation or functionalities for example, small business users. So in a way, we are in a way different industry even, or in the same industry, but we actually provide the functionalities. And actually, funny anecdote about the hidden fees. If you want to compare how much a bank account is going to cost you, I'm an entrepreneur myself and I started my own company around 3 years ago. It was also the same year when I started at Holvi. I was trying to figure out if I want to use a traditional bank for my company or if I would like to use Holvi for my company. So I started to call and email to all of these different banks and asking like how much it would cost and whatnot, and trying to get some information, because there is a lot of information on the internet. A lot of them are from sources that you cannot trust. If you try to go to the legit sources, they are often so scrambled all over the place that you can't really figure out. So I went straight to the source by phone and email. But that wasn't okay for the traditional banks. Every one of them asked if I could come there and have a meeting and discuss all these things. And it's 2000 and, okay, then it was 2030, but still, I wouldn't visit the bank branch. I mean, I just bring sand to the floors. Isn't that the thing? But yeah, so actually there was only one bank who was willing to give me the pricing information, and it was actually open. But the thing is, I'm actually also the student. These days, probably somebody would say that I'm also a dropout, but I have my master's thesis going somewhere. Yeah. But anyways, OP sends me a PDF where is the pricing information, and it's 35-paged, and I almost have masters from the Aalto School of Economics, but I still couldn't figure out from that 35-page PDF how much it would cost for me to actually have the bank account there. So I just figure out, okay, Holvi doesn't have any hidden fees. It actually provides all the functionalities that my company needs. I run a small video production company, so not a brick and mortar store. So for our purposes, it fills everything that we need. But anyways, so it's also that we are not actually competing with traditional banks with the cost, because the idea is that we bring the functionalities that you need for running your business. And our service offering is actually unique for entrepreneurs. There is nothing like Holvi account out there, anywhere in the world. There is nothing like our service. There is all these parts. There is a different kind of online store services. There is traditional banks, but you have to combine all of these. But with Holvi, you can actually do everything in-house. And actually, just like, still about the hidden fees, they're like one of my pet fees, actually. I was actually talking to Lappeenranta Entrepreneur Society last week, and I was asking, like, how much your banking costs you? And they were like, depending on month, 10 to 40 euros. And I'm like, 10 to 40 euros per month, and you don't even know how that happens? Yeah, it's like if our accountant goes to see the online bank, it takes like 5 euros, and we don't really know. So there is really hard to choose your bank. If you need something else than the glorified mattress, if you need additional functionalities, then you probably want to do everything on Holvi. So, okay, let's see what the advanced value profiling OU would get. Okay, they get the banking. They all three can have access to the account without additional cost. Also different user rights for different members, because always in the team there is one person who's the water head of the team, and you probably want to give just the assistant privileges to that person or something like that, so they can't mess up everything on the account. And that's one of the really good features that actually Holvi account has. You can give the account privileges on 2 different levels to anyone in your team, or maybe to your accountant, so your accountant can visit the account and actually check your financial situations. You can have meeting, whatever. But okay, so you have the place where you keep your money. You have the bank account, or like the current account. Then you need to bring the money in. the AVP was invoicing their company clients, and they can invoice straight from the Holvi account in around 30 seconds or less. You just have to fill in few text fields and it automatically creates you the invoice. You can send it straight from the account, or you can print it and send it via snail mail. Disclaimer here, Holvi does not do e-invoicing. And like the person there said, for example, if you would like to sell something for the Aalto University, for example, you need to do e-invoicing. And that's actually here in Finland. Actually, I haven't heard any complaints from the entrepreneurs about missing the e-invoicing feature, because not that many companies are actually using that, or it's not mandatory with them. But in Finland, actually a lot of associations have these kind of problems because a lot of public entities want everything in e-invoices. But because we have regular IBAN number, we provide current account with all the traditional payment features, you can use our service with any other invoicing service as well. So for example, you could do the regular invoicing straight from the Holvi, and whenever you need the occasional e-invoicing, you could go for Servant. And that's the way the AVP is getting the money from the company clients. But then they also do direct sales, and Holvi also has a built-in online store. It's also, you can set it up literally in 3 minutes. You can create new product literally in 3 minutes there. And it's basically really, really easy to use online store that you can run straight from your account. And because it's built within your account, whenever somebody makes a purchase in your online store, the money is in that instant in your account, in your use. And I'm not actually sure if there is any other online store platform even who can do that. So it's pretty unique. And then we get to the bookkeeping. It helps a lot with bookkeeping. And one of the main bookkeeping features that Holvi has is that it semi-automatically saves your bookkeeping material. When you send an invoice, it automatically saves that for bookkeeping. When you do online store sales, it saves those receipts for the bookkeeping. When you are doing your banking things, when you are paying bills out from your account, you can take a picture of the invoice you are paying out and attach that to that transaction. So it's also saved for the bookkeeping. And actually in 2 weeks, there is our new Holvi prepaid MasterCard card. For legal reasons, I have to say all these words whenever I say it the first time. But yes, so we have this kind of debit card that's attached to the Holvi account, and it works in MasterCard's network. So it works throughout the world pretty much. But it also has additional features, especially for this bookkeeping. When you make a business purchase with your Holvi card, then your Holvi app will ping that, hey, you made a business purchase at verkkokauppa.com, so please take a picture of your receipt. Click. With one click, you save the receipt for your bookkeeping. And basically, that way you can have all your bookkeeping material really, really easily within your current account. And it actually also creates automated reports out of them. For example, the VAT balance, the value added tax balance, it's calculated from every transaction. So you have all the time, real-time VAT balance for your company. And it also creates a general ledger and other these kind of reports that like sole proprietorships or associations need for their bookkeeping. And in that way, almost automates it. For example, For example, one guy from Tampere called us like, really cool. I filled my tax report for my sole proprietorship in 10 minutes for your reports. And I'm not saying it will replace your accounting firm. It actually says that when you are using Samuel's services, you don't want to pay to Samuel because he's a smart guy. I know the guy. And he's probably really, really expensive guy. So you don't want to pay for him to handle your receipts and doing really, really easy calculations. You want to automate that here, and then you want to have the meetings that actually matter with your accounting firm. And so everything they need for money management in one place. Price for this company would be under 10 euros per month plus 2.5% from the online stores. And 6 seconds over.
Like I must say that for a lecture this would have been pretty blatant marketing. This session, of course, it was totally okay. So.
Actually, I actually said that because the slides that I sent were still All the Ventures program branded because I just filled in the template.
Okay.
But gladly we got a lot of white space here now.
Good. So any questions to Holvi now on the banking side? Yes, please.
Yeah, I don't know, you probably won't be able to answer this one, but anyway, so I'll ask it anyway. So how is this acquisition going to affect your...
Interesting stuff. Okay, if somebody hasn't heard, there was acquisition around a month ago or something like that. And it basically means just that we got more resources and we can now actually hire more people and develop the product faster. And actually, because for 3 years I have been doing 3-person's job, I hope that I won't be doing 12-hour days anymore. But otherwise, we are going to stay independent Finnish company. Our headquarters are located in Helsinki in Lapinlahden Sairaala. They are going to stay there. Pretty much, they don't want any kind of integration with us, and they don't want to push their people within our company because the reason why they wanted to acquire us was that we are actually doing something better than anyone else. And it wouldn't make sense for them to try to push themselves within us or try to integrate us to themselves. They want to keep us free, keep us growing, and actually get the small business market through us.
So in short, the answer was nothing but better.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but hey, thanks a lot. Okay, one more question.
Just one more question. The 2.5%, is that a fixed rate or?
Actually, these are kind of like, because we introduced the card in 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days actually, in 60 days. Exactly 2 weeks now. And we haven't still released public information about the new pricing. So it's actually, they weren't too eager about me saying these numbers even here, but yeah, you could assume that if you have that kind of account, you probably would have a fixed 2.5 from the online store sales. There's no additional fees on that. There's no monthly fees for the online store features. There's no any addition to that 2.5. And I actually think that's probably the cheapest one that there is. I don't know that, but probably. And there was another question. Can we still take that one?
Yeah. Which countries you operate right now?
We have opened in 2011, or we have been founded in 2011 as a company. 2012, we started to take pilot customers in Finland. In 2004, we were able to take customers outside of Finland. And since we have been taking with constant flow customers from Austria and Germany, and otherwise we have also in 9 other European countries pilot customers. We have some in UK, in Spain, in Greece, in Italy, in Lithuania, and a few more. So we are kind of like live here in Finland and in Austria and Germany, and we are going to thinking about having a proper launch in the German-speaking area this year, and looking forward to actually growing the pilot customer base in UK.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.